I do believe in the American dream. Owning a home is a part of that dream.
The American dream is being tested by a home mortgage crisis that not only threatens the stability of our economy, but also the stability of families and neighborhoods.
This is a tragic, terrible mess across the country still, and we are not coming to the end of that amount of pain and risk and trauma to homeowners caught up in this crisis.
Now we're going through all of our money. I have cancer. I'm going through chemotherapy. I'm not going to get a job until I get through this mess. And even letting them know that, they didn't care.
We will pursue a wide range of reforms designed to help families stay in their homes and avoid foreclosure.
At the last minute, he said he'd talk to his people, the people in charge, and they said no. This was at the last minute possible. It gave me no opportunity to do anything.
The banks are out there advertising their willingness and their happiness to do loan modifications on their websites. Go to any bank and you'll see websites that say the things to the effect of, we're here to help you. Please come to us. We want to help you. And people are relying on that. They have hope because of that.
Foreclosures are continuing to increase, and there's no operation, there's no legislation, there's no reform being put forth to remotely address this.
So it was just a joke. I mean, they weren't going to qualify. They were playing a game with you.
The whole thing was fiction all the way through. And try to figure it out. I still can't figure it out. Why?
I go to people's homes. I hear what they're talking about. I see their anger, their frustration, their hurt, and all their anger and frustration is directed at one thing, and that's the banks.
I want to emphasize that Chase strongly prefers to work with borrowers to reach a solution that permits them to keep their homes. Foreclosures cause significant hardship to borrowers and
if Chase borrowers here cannot have them perjury. What you're saying, you need to hear from the homeowner.
Homeowner facing tax liens and foreclosure takes matters into his own hands and bulldozes his $350,000 home.
I have clients whose level of frustration and emotional distress is so high because they just can't understand. They want to write checks to they think it's their bank, but they want to write checks for their home, and they just can't get anybody who's willing to allow them to do so.
In the end, all of us are paying a price for this home mortgage crisis.
The bleakest year in the foreclosure crisis has only just begun.
It will not save us if a handful of Wall Street banks prosper and the rest of America fails.